My fellow Singaporeans, for many of us, our HDB flat is our single biggest asset. We use the bulk of our savings and CPF from decades of work to finance it. For many, our HDB flat also serves as our main form of retirement savings. A recent OCBC survey found that 2/3 of Singaporeans only have enough savings for at most 6 months of expenses. For many, the notion of asset rich and cash poor is a fitting description. The HDB flat is a nest egg for many of our seniors, and many of our seniors dream of taking this asset of theirs and downsizing, using lease buyback or renting out their flat to get money for retirement. We all know that the cost of living in Singapore does not stay still for long. Many seniors who get a fixed income from CPF feel worried about retiring in high-cost Singapore. Minister Lawrence Wong once said that, and I quote, "For the vast majority of HDB flats, the leases will eventually run out. As the leases run down, especially towards the tail end, the flat prices will come down correspondingly," unquote. My friends, to put it bluntly, the resale value of HDB flats goes down to zero at the end of the 99-year lease. That is a fact. The government continues to build new BTO estates. Older flats continue. Very few flats are redeveloped by SIRS. Workers' Party MPs also learned through Parliament that Singapore's resident deaths will probably outnumber births after 2035. My friends, resale prices will come down if there are no people to buy the HDB flats. How then will our seniors monetize their nest egg for retirement by downsizing? On my house visits, I've met many older Singaporeans living in flats that have hit the 40-year mark. They share their experience and thinking. They know the realities. The government has announced a VERS and HIP2 scheme to try and address this. But details on what blocks will be eligible, the compensation formula, and the voting threshold are unknown. Must we really let our population go to 6.9 million by 2030 so we can support our resale prices? But what about the unexpected social costs that we have already seen growing the population so rapidly, so artificially? The Workers' Party is concerned with this lease decay problem, and we have come up with a detailed consultation paper on potential solutions. We propose more SIRS redevelopment without the need for a proxy site. We call for a better scheme than lease buyback, a universal lease buyback scheme that all HDB buyers are eligible for at year 70 to support the value of the flats and make it less likely that there will be a price collapse. We suggest that the state uses units that are bought back to rent to Singaporeans who prefer a rental model for a part of their lives at lower rents than market rates. We in the Workers' Party believe that our policy proposals are sensible extensions to our existing HDB model and will help all Singaporeans with their retirement. We will further research, develop and push for such rational, responsible ideas in Parliament to support seniors in HDB flats. But how can these ideas receive serious attention if we have no fully elected opposition MPs armed with the mandate of the people? Please support this effort by making your vote count. Vote Workers' Party.